Hello everyone. Welcome to TELLS Videtionary. What is the definition of the word swerve? Is it part of your word collection? Can you form a sentence using the word swerve? Can you provide me with two words that have the same meaning as swerve? Join me now as I explore some tips that would help you add swerve to your everyday speech and writing, provide you with synonyms, sentence examples using swerve, and most importantly, the simplest definition you need. Let's go straight away to the video. Hello everyone. Welcome to TELLS Videtionary. Today, October 23rd, our word of the day is swerve. S-W-E-R-V-E. Swerve. Swerve is a six-letter word and a verb. Remember, verbs show action, occurrence, or state of being. Swerve means to change direction very suddenly or deviate from a planned or expected course. In other words, to suddenly change direction to avoid something. It can also refer to the act of turning aside abruptly. The noun swerve means a sudden turn off your path. As a verb, it means to move off your original route, possibly to avoid a collision. You can swerve either toward something or away from it. The word swerve can be traced to the Old English swerfan, to turn aside, which is precisely the modern sense. It was first used as a verb in the 13th century and as a noun in the 18th century. Swerve refers to a sudden veering off, perhaps not as sharp as a turn, but more a bending of your path. Think of the trajectory as an arc or curve, and remember that swerve rhymes with curve. Swerve is a versatile word that can be used in various contexts to convey different meanings. Whether you are a native English speaker looking to expand your vocabulary or a non-native speaker aiming to improve your language skills, understanding how to use swerve correctly in a sentence is essential. Let's explore the different ways to incorporate this word into your writing or conversation effectively. Definition of swerve. Before delving into the usage of swerve, it is crucial to understand its meaning. Swerve is a verb that refers to a sudden change in direction, typically to avoid an obstacle or to deviate from a straight path. It implies a quick and deliberate movement away from the original course. Using swerve in a sentence. Here are some examples of how to use swerve correctly in different contexts. While driving, I had to swerve to avoid hitting a deer that suddenly appeared on the road. The cyclist skillfully swerved to avoid colliding with a pedestrian who stepped out onto the bike lane. The politician tried to swerve the conversation away from the controversial topic and onto a more favorable subject. The soccer player managed to swerve the ball around the goalkeeper and score a magnificent goal. The hiker had to swerve off the trail to avoid a fallen tree blocking the path. Using swerve figuratively. Apart from its literal meaning, swerve can also be used figuratively to describe a sudden change in behavior, opinion, or focus. Here are a few examples. After years of pursuing a career in finance, she decided to swerve and follow her passion for art. The company's marketing strategy took a swerve when it decided to target a younger demographic. His life took a swerve when he met his soulmate and decided to settle down. The politician's stance on the issue took a swerve after receiving new information. Collocations with swerve. Collocations are words that often appear together with a specific term, enhancing its meaning and usage. Here are some common collocations with swerve. Sharp swerve. Describes a sudden and significant change in direction. Skillful swerve. Indicates a well-executed maneuver to avoid an obstacle. Dramatic swerve. Suggests a noticeable and unexpected change in course. Last-minute swerve. refers to a sudden change made just in time to avoid a collision or negative outcome. Synonyms for swerve. If you want to diversify your vocabulary, here are a few synonyms for swerve that can be used interchangeably in certain contexts. Veer. Similar to swerve, it implies a sudden change in direction. Deviate. Refers to moving away from a planned or expected course. Dodge. Suggests avoiding something by moving quickly or skillfully. Sidestep. Describes evading or bypassing an issue or obstacle. In conclusion, swerve is a dynamic word that can be used both literally and figuratively to describe sudden changes in direction, behavior, or focus. By incorporating this word into your vocabulary and understanding its various contexts, you can enhance your communication skills and express yourself more effectively. Remember to practice using swerve in different sentences to solidify your understanding and fluency in the English language. Similar words include veer, cut, break, shear, zag, zig, yaw, zigzag, weave, dip, lurch, shift, skid, turn, sharply curve, deviate, bank. Examples of sentences using swerve are: he accidentally swerved a car into a wall during filming. To avoid hitting the squirrel on the road, the car had to swerve to the left. You might have to swerve on your bike if something too big is in the way on the street. Many skaters have to swerve to avoid pedestrians on the sidewalks. The two planes that were flying at each other had to swerve at the last second during the air show. When knights joust, they are not allowed to swerve away from the enemy. Make sure to save this new word, swerve, so you can practice using it in your everyday sentences.
That's all for today. Thank you for spending your time with me. I hope you learned something new. Remember, practice makes perfect, and we'd love to hear from you, so leave a comment after every video. All comments are welcome. Don't forget to like and share this video. Subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell so you receive similar videos every day. Have a fulfilling day. See you tomorrow. Cheers!